Hi everybody. Just taking you on a little short ride here. A friend of mine suggested that I take you to something that's kind of unique in my community. A relic from the Cold War. Yeah, some of you guys are too young to know what the Cold War was, but people my age sure do. If you remember Duck and Cover, you remember what the Cold War was. But what we're going to go visit is a facility that was used during the Cold War. It was a communications center. Now, I have a personal connection to this. My father worked for a company that helped build this thing. He had part to do with the major construction of it. They poured the concrete and the footings and all that stuff. This thing is about 30 feet down in the ground, so we won't be able to see much of it, just see what's up on the top of it. It was built in 1967 and was operated until 1991. Now, the people who worked there had to sign a non-disclosure agreement. So really all that we know is what has become publicly available through other sources, I guess. The one thing that we know for sure is that this facility was used to stay in contact with Air Force One during the event of an emergency or war. It also was there to provide communication link-ups to any other airborne aircraft that were in support of the president and that mission. There's a pretty little road we're on right here, and I'll try not to talk through the whole thing. Just a few little things about this place. From what we've been told, it had two big giant blast doors, just like you'd see on any movie of where you see these big giant bunkers. The blast doors each weighed 20,000 pounds each, and only one could be opened at a time. If one was open, you couldn't open the other one. Just, I guess, for security reasons or whatever. This facility was built, the very bottom floor is built on giant springs. These springs are so large that only 4 of them will fit on a railroad flat car. And the purpose behind that was so that if there was a near miss from an explosion, perhaps maybe even a nuclear weapon, it improved the chances for the facility to survive. And all the sensitive electronic communications gear, as well as the plumbing and a lot of the other items in there, were shock mounted, so that hopefully it would survive through there. Down in the facility, they say that there was a kitchen, a dining room, lounges, sleeping quarters, a tank containing 100,000 gallons of fresh water, and a similar size tank holding fuel for the 2 giant turbine generators. Quite an assembly. This is something that if you look around, you may find in your own backyard, because radio is pretty much line of sight. There's the antenna for it. We're just coming into it, and as you can see, there's not much above ground right here. But let's take a look. I'm gonna pull into the drive here, and back in the day, somebody would have come out here and told me to get the heck out of here, kid. But that was a long time ago. And I think we can pull in here without any fear of getting shot this time. But here's all that's above ground that you can see now. I don't know if you can see some of the little, perhaps this was an air vent, this little thing right here near us, but this is all that was above ground. I don't know if you can see all the way up to the tower there. Now, I don't know whether these are still functioning communications or not. From what I understand, this whole facility has been closed. And no trespassing, violators will be prosecuted. Okay, well, thought you might enjoy seeing this. Look around, you might find one in your neighborhood, because they did have these all over the country. And this was just a small facility. Again, it was just for, as far as we know, just for communications. So, alrighty, well, you guys take care. Bye-bye.